Process and quality control in weaving. So in this fifth semester we will study about process and quality control in weaving. So far we have studied fabric manufacture 1, fabric manufacture 2. In fabric manufacture 1 you have studied various mechanisms like negative tapered shedding mechanism, picking mechanism, beat up mechanism and all those mechanisms. And in the fourth semester you have studied fabric manufacture 2, where you have studied Darby and Jacquard's and shuttleless weaving mechanisms. So in this fifth semester we will study process and quality control in weaving. So what is process and quality control? Process control, it means machinery control, how the process is maintained to achieve maximum production. Quality control means testing of the material that is produced after the production. So introduction. A weaving unit must have a good system of process control for higher loom production and a uniform quality monitoring to achieve production targets at lowest cost possible for maintaining higher efficiency. Higher loom production. So higher loom production, what does it mean by higher loom production? If the process control and quality control is perfect, then loom production will be maximum in the sense 100% production will be done. And second one is a uniform quality monitoring. Suppose we are producing sari or shirting, the quality of the cloth of the shirting cloth should be uniform throughout the length and width of the cloth. Uniform quality gives market to the cloth. Otherwise, if there is no quality, nobody will buy the product. Third one, to achieve production targets at lowest cost possible. This is the target of the any weaving unit, I mean the companies. So production target should be reached at lowest cost possible. So how can there will be lowest cost? Lowest cost is achieved when there are less number of stoppages and higher efficiency is there. So next topic is for maintaining higher efficiency. 100% efficiency is theoretically possible, theoretically there, but 100% efficiency is not possible in any machine. So 90 to 95% efficiency, 80% efficiency in automatic looms is generally observed. So introduction continued. Woven fabric consists of two sets of yarn called warp and weft. Warp and weft are there in the woven fabric. So warp and weft are interlaced together on a loom to produce a fabric. This is known as weaving. So the fundamental processes involved in the weaving are, as you all of you know, primary motions, secondary motions and auxiliary motions. So primary motions, what are the primary motions? Shedding, picking and beat up. What are the secondary motions? Let off mechanism and take up mechanism. And what is the third? Auxiliary mechanisms. So what is auxiliary mechanism? Auxiliary mechanism is that which is helpful for the production, for higher production and good quality. So shedding, dividing the longitudinal warp yarns into two sheets to create a space called shed. So this is the definition of shedding. Dividing the warp into two layers, top layer and bottom layer, and when the two layers are separated, there is a shed is formed. So into this shed, picking is done. So picking is insertion of weft or filling yarn into the space created by the division of the warp yarns. Picking is done with the help of purn and shuttle in automatic looms, and in shuttle looms, and in shuttleless looms, rapiers, projectile, air jet and water jet are used for the production for the picking or weft insertion. So picking, this is known as picking. Next, beat up. Pushing the last laid or just laid weft into the fill of the cloth. After the weft is laid with the help of picking mechanism, a pick is inserted. Then the inserted pick is pushed or beaten up to the fill of the cloth by the reed. This is known as beater. And secondary motions. What are the secondary motions? Let off and take up. Let off mechanism is known as the release of the warp to the weaving area. This is known as let off mechanism. You have studied negative let off mechanism, positive let off mechanism, and all those things. Next, take up mechanism. Take up mechanism is another secondary mechanism where cloth is wound onto the take up roller. In the 7-wheel take up mechanism, you have seen ratchet wheel, stud pinion, chain wheel, chain pinion, and emery roller, end wheel, and take up roller, and all those things. So those are secondary mechanisms. So coming to auxiliary mechanisms. What are the auxiliary mechanisms? Warp stop motion, weft stop motion, warp protector mechanism, temples, and brake. So warp tension and weft tension we will study in the coming classes. Warp tension and weft tension are maintained with the help of sensors and all those things. Nowadays it is automated, so sensors are there, and warp tension is controlled and weft tension is controlled. So what are the auxiliary mechanism? Warp stop motion, weft stop motion, warp protector mechanism, temples, and brake. So warp protector mechanism, when a shuttle is trapped, then warp, in order to avoid the breakage of the warp, the loom should be stopped. So in that case, that is known as warp protector mechanism. So these are all command and to process control part only. So this is the introduction to the process and quality control in weaving. In the next class we will actually study the complete syllabus.